On our left, we have an SNKL23K. On the right, the SARB033. The question I propose, if the SARB is a Grand Seiko killer, is this black dialed Seiko 5 and another one I mentioned, which is the SNKL45, are these watches a suitable replacement for the SARB? Or is this Seiko 5 a SARB killer? On our left, the Seiko 5 is going to run you about $100. The SARB on the right is going to run you $350 and up. There's a premium on the SARB right now. So if you're looking for something similar for a reasonable price, can the Seiko 5 be a replacement? First of all, let's look. I'm going to do a little compare and contrast. You can kind of see possibly, oh yeah, there we go. Do you see the vertical lines along the indices on the face? The face is not a flat black face. It has some texture to it. So there's some interest there, whereas the SARB is just a flat black face. This is a 18mm lug, and this guy is a 20mm lug length. What do you notice right off the bat? Check out the chapter ring on that SARB. That's one of the first, oops, it's kind of out of focus. One of the first things you notice if you look closely is the SARB has a chapter ring, Seiko 5 no chapter ring, so that's a little added expense there, and you can kind of tell that the quality of the SARB is a little bit higher, a little bit more refined. However, the reason I put these on NATOs or metal bracelets that they came with is I want to just look at the watch itself. Is it flexible as an all-around everyday watch? Can you dress it up, dress it down, that kind of thing? And both of these are sports watches. The illuminated indices on both make it so. So these aren't necessarily dress watches either of them. These would be considered sports watches. And let's look at a couple other things. See this one, the font on 21 jewels and automatic on here. I actually like this 21 jewels font better than I like this 23 jewels font, which is a little, it's like a Times New Roman font. I do like this kind of throwback font of automatic. So overall, there's different things going on here with the fonts. But what's weird is this is the pricier watch, but I just can't. It's a little nitpick, but the 23 jewels font just makes it look like a cheaper watch. This watch looks great on a Perlon, I've noticed. Let's see what else. Let's take them off these bands. Taking these bands off because I want to show you the back of the watch. This is where the Seiko 5 really shows its value, in my opinion, in that you have the open watch back. You can look at the movement. So let's look at those. Let's see what we got here. So on the left still we've got the SNK, and on the right the SARB. If you notice, aside from this black lettering, I almost wish they had left off the black lettering and only, like Seiko is engraved, laser engraved on the inside of this. I almost wish they'd left off the black lettering. But it actually looks, this SNK seems to be punching up from its weight class. We got some things you would expect here from the SARB, the engraving on the outside ring here, and then the inside's got a little bit more flourishes, and you know, they paid some attention to detail that these innards are going to be looked at. Man, I'm boring myself already with this video. Bottom line, I think the SEIKO 5 is a fine replacement for the SARB. From a distance, you almost couldn't tell the two apart. So I'm going to go with the SEIKO 5 on this one, even though I love the SARB. What do you guys want from me next? I got 3 watches here. I was going to compare these two as which one's a better everyday wear. I'm also thinking about making a video comparing the size of the SKX009 or 007 and the 013. Whether you should just go straight for this guy, or whether this size is good for everyday wear. Anyways, I'm rambling at this point. Talk to you soon. What are you guys interested in me talking about, if anything? I'm boring. Okay, sending love.